Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl GloRilla, aka Big Glow, aka Glow the P, and this is Radio 1 Rap Show with Kenny Allstar.
GloRilla.
Okay, here's that time once again. It's Kenny Allstar on the world famous BBC Radio 1. Radio 1's a rap show, and we are here in New York City. Now, my special guest tonight, this feels like a full circle moment, because the first time she came over to the UK, I think it was about maybe 3-4 years ago, the very first time. And I had the opportunity to connect with her. She actually came down to my studio, and it was just an amazing energy, you know. She was here with her family.
GloRilla.
Again, I make spoilers and not predictions. I said that this woman is going to be one of the biggest artists in the world. And at the time, people were like, okay, we'll see, Kenny, we'll see. I said, I'm telling you, this woman from Memphis is going to be one of those ones. Remember I told you, a few years later, we're talking about one of the biggest artists on the planet, putting on for Memphis. Everyone's talking about her. She's been shutting down stages, world tours, killing it on the BET Hip Hop Awards, showstopper, some of the biggest records. Don't get me started about one of the biggest songs of the year, TGIF. You hear me play it every single Saturday without fail. You see me play out and shut down the clubs, I'm playing that song. That's my cheat song. That's my cheat song. Whenever the crowd's looking a bit dead, I put on that TGIF. We got people throwing money at me, quite literally, pound sterling, yeah?
Yeah.
And we are here in New York City. I'm so honored. She's a very busy woman, but she's taken her time to come and speak to Kenny Allstar. GloRilla is in the building. Glo, welcome.
Hey, what's up? Good seeing you again.
It's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
Since the last time we caught up, you've achieved so much. Like, how does it feel to be in the position that you're in right now, where you're honestly one of the hottest rappers in the world? Like, did you see this coming for you?
You know, I always hoped for it, but I never knew, I knew it was going to come true, but I didn't at the same time. You know, I had faith, but it's happening, so I'm kind of shocked a little bit.
It really is happening. And you know, one thing I always say, Glo, is you're still as humble as you were the first day I met you.
Oh, you gotta stay humble.
Yeah, you don't switch up on anyone. I like that.
For sure.
I love that, man. So what we're going to do, Glo, is we're just going to have fun, because every time we link up, you already know, it's just like one big party. We're just going to have a good time, and we are going to be the DJ tonight on the show.
Okay.
Yeah? Are you good with the aux? When you're in the car, do you control the music when you're on the way to the shows?
No.
Why?
Because I be letting them do it, because I'm like a repetitive person. Like, I listen to the same shit over and over.
Okay, so what's the song that you're listening to over and over again right now?
I don't want to say that, because I be listening to myself over and over right now.
But that's not a bad car trip, you know?
Yeah.
To Glo.
Yeah.
Wait, that works. All right, so what we're going to do, we call this the Rap Party Playlist. And I know the way I say it, because you always listen to my accent and think, yeah, but it's the Rap Party Playlist. So essentially, we got 4 categories, and I want you to pick.
You got 4 what?
Categories. How do you say categories? Categories. Okay, we got 4 categories.
Categories.
And I want you to pick a song from each category. And we're just going to make sure everyone is turned up on a Saturday night. How does that sound?
That sound lit.
Sound like a plan, innit? Okay, let's do it. So firstly, I just want to find out, do you go out with your stardom and how much of like a superstar you are? Do you even go to parties anymore? You don't really...
Sometimes. I do it for work. Like, I get booked.
If it's a walkthrough?
Yeah. And I do it then. Or sometimes I might get bored and just go, but I don't do it a lot.
You don't do it a lot? It's the parties are the same now, innit?
The same.
There's nothing that interests.
Yeah, no, not too exciting.
Oh man, don't worry about it. This is going to be exciting anyway.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. So, if you can give me a party starter, a track to kick off the party, what track would you play if you was the DJ of your own party and people are coming in, they're looking a little bit stiff, they're not moving? What would set the party off? Give me a track that we can play right now.
A track I would play to start the party would probably be Chief Keef Finito. Yeah.
What about that song that you love so much?
It just instantly make you move. Like, you can't just stand around. You can't hear that song and stand around and not do nothing.
Yeah, what? That's a good selection.
I'm a gorilla in a scoop. Gonna pull up in the suits. So, who the shoot? I don't know. No. On your blocks. We gon' go. Run for the pole. Hey, please. Gas what I smoke.
Radio 1's Rap Show, Rap Party playlist settings. We out in New York City. Me and the homie GloRilla, we still vibing. Glo, I want to find out, what is the party scene like in Memphis? What is it like? Because I've not been Memphis, and you know I've been around the US. Like, I was in Atlanta last year in August. I was in LA in February. And of course, I'm in New York. But I'm so intrigued to hear about Memphis. What is Memphis like as a city?
Memphis ghetto. It's ghetto, like, but we our own city, like, we just do us. It's grunchy out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why everybody from Memphis, we all tough and we hard, like,
Yeah.
Cause it's hard, you know what I'm saying, out there?
Yeah.
But we like a family, though.
Okay, so I gotta be careful when I'm out in Memphis when it comes to parties. I can't just go to any club. Okay, so so what's like the most popping club in Memphis? Like, if I go Memphis, what's the club like? Where do I go?
I have to say Cache.
Cache.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard of Cache. When you do parties, you wanna do it yourself, or do you still like go? Would you still go out to a nightclub in Memphis?
Just randomly?
Randomly.
Nah.
Nah.
You gotta be set up and everything.
Okay.
They gotta know when I'm coming.
It's got me.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about TGIF.
Okay.
Because that track, Glo, honestly, that's one of the biggest songs in the UK.
For real?
No, Glo, you know I never lied to you. I never lied to you. It's actually one of the biggest songs in the UK. When did you know you had a hit record with TGIF? Like, at what point did you realize, oh, this is it?
I knew it was gonna be a hit when I heard the beat alone. I said the beat is so hard. Actually, whatever I put on it gonna be a hit. Like, cause you know I got the voice, the captivating voice, and I'm like, this beat so hard and so good. Whatever I put on this song gonna be a hit.
Yeah, just the opening 7 p.m. Friday. 95 degrees.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no and no got me. Let's go. I'm about to show my love freak. That your man. If he right here with me, turned up with my.
Yeah.
Even the guys, they're turning up to that.
Yeah, I know. I see.
You see that? You see that, guys?
It's hard.
They're with it. And one thing that I've been noticing as well, Glo, is your accent. You know, like the way you speak is definitely like everybody's like now talking about like of how contagious your accent is and just the way you sound on the music. And one thing I wonder is, as a Londoner, some people don't understand like the way I speak, but there's certain accents that on the track it just sounds so hard. Like it's, when people start like trying to like do the accent, like does the rest of the city like make it easy for artists in Memphis to maybe put out music more? Because you know sometimes the accent's a barrier, but you've like owned the way you speak. Like, are more people in Memphis now starting to kind of embrace it more?
I think it's just natural to all us anyway. And I feel like I'm actually a little bit more country than everybody else. Like, they tell me that a lot, like, because they say everybody in Memphis don't talk like that, but all my people, we all talk like that. Like,
so what part of Memphis, like, what part of Memphis are you from?
I'm from Fraser. That's the north of Memphis.
So that's the north.
Yeah.
And like everyone kind of has your kind of lingo, like your. So is there any slang words in Memphis that I need to know that?
Yeah, like if we finna go to somewhere, like I say, like to a club, like we use joint, like a joint, but we say joint, like
joint,
like JUNT, joint,
joint,
like aunt, but joint,
joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint is fire.
Yeah, like let's go to the joint. Like what joint? The movie joint. Or let's go to the what's the name of a restaurant?
Okay, so let's go to Nando's in London. So we go to that Nando's joint.
Okay.
None of
I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it out there. But yeah, they be like, yeah, let's go to the joint. Or we say joint about anything. Like, oh, like if your shoes, I be like, them joints hard.
them jumps hard.
Yeah, but we call joint anything. Like we call a person a joint. Like if it's a fine girl that look good, we'll be like, that's a fine little joint.
Yeah, that
Like, yeah.
that fine little jump.
Yeah, yeah. Like we say it's a noun. We use joint as a noun.
Okay.
It's a lot of shit we say actually. Like I can't even think because I be thinking it's normal, but then when I say it to other people, they be like, "What's that?"
I know if I go Memphis, they won't understand the word I'm saying.
Nah,
Yeah, I'll struggle with it.
you won't understand shit they saying. Cause people act like I'm foreign when I be talking.
Serious.
But we out. It's some people in Memphis that talk regular who don't got the accent as strong as others. I'm just one of the people who got a strong accent.
Yeah, man. Mo, one thing I will say, we love your accent in the UK anyway, man. We just have to touch base on that. So let's talk about the tour life, man. Like you've been going heavy with the shows and the touring. Like in terms of like being on tour and some of the you're doing bigger arenas, the bigger stage shows. The production is amazing. Like, do you have a hand in how your shows look?
Yeah.
So from the choreography to like the backup dancers and just the whole production, you're in the middle of that.
Yeah, like I actually, you know Tiana Taylor?
Yeah.
So she helped creative direct my whole show, her and the Hunties. But I get my say so in it. Like I be like, I want this to be like this. I want that to go like that. Like I get in on my vision and they execute it.
Yeah, and even the dance moves, because I see again all the videos from Tomorrow to TGIF, like some of the dance moves that be going viral on TikTok and that. Do you come up with them as well, like the steps?
Not the TikTok dances. The TikTok people be coming over.
They be taking it to a whole different level. You be doing like 1 or 2 steps and they're taking it.
They give me the ideas. I be like, okay, I'm gonna use that in my performance.
Yeah, because I was seeing when you posted the clip with Sexy Red, where you were promoting What You Know About, and I'm looking at those steps and I'm trying to do the steps myself, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Man, they be hitting that shit too.
really
I'm not a
do.
dancer.
You're not a dancer. You're not much of a dancer.
Nah, but I know how to learn a routine though. But I'm really not a dancer.
Yeah, better you than me. I got 2 left feet, Glo. You don't want to see.
I got 2 left feet.
No, I got like really 2 left.
My feet be on stage doing this. I swear to God, like I look at my pictures, I'm like, how is my foot doing it? Like it don't even be feeling like it's doing it.
You make it look good though, Glo. I give
Thank
you that.
you.
So since we're talking about dancing, have you got a track to get everybody dancing in a club? Like what track would you play to get people moving and dancing?
I probably have to say, you talking about everybody or just girls or like?
You know what? Wherever you want to go.
One track that I know gonna get the girls dancing is Sexy Red, Looking for the Hoes.
I'm looking for the hoe. Yeah, shake that ain't my fault. Shake that. Where they at? Shake that ain't my fault. Shake that. Shake that ain't my fault. Shake that. Shake that ain't my fault. Yeah, shake that ain't my fault. Shake that.
Rap Party playlist settings, myself, Kenny Allstar, out in New York City with the one and only GloRilla. We're just chopping it up now. Glo, let's talk about, we have to talk about Glorious.
Okay.
The album. Again, how many months or years in the making was it to build this album? How long did it take you to come up with the concept of this album?
I was actually working on the album since last year.
Since last year.
And then, but during the time, I'm like, I gotta drop some music for, you know what I'm saying, my fans, because I don't want to just vanish on them, because they be quick to forget about you when you new. And so, that's why I dropped my mixtape in the front of the year, and it was just to lead up into my album. I put a lot of time and work into the album.
So when you're coming up and working with the album, is it a thing where you're in the studio every day, or do you have set days in your calendar to go to the studio and you sit with the producer and come up with a concept? Like, how long does this actually take, like, of your actual schedule?
If I don't got nothing on my schedule to do, like no shows, I'm gonna instantly just go to the studio. It's like the job. Just go to the studio. I ain't finna just sit in the house all day, so that tell the label book the studio for me.
Yeah. And what if like you get the inspiration? Let's say you're out and you're doing a show at like 2:00 in the morning, and you're in like a different city, and you want to go to the studio. Have you got to like call the label? Yo, I need to get in the studio. I'm inspired. Like, are they like round the clock trying to get you in the studio?
Nah, because I only work with one engineer.
Okay, so it's got to be that engineer.
Yeah, and so like if I'm leaving the show and I feel like it, he not in the city, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna write my idea down that I want to rap about, and then when my engineer get to me, I'ma rap it. I don't record with everybody because they don't know how to do my voice.
Okay, there's levels. Okay, there's levels to this. And in terms of what record on GloRilla's did you enjoy making a lot? Like what? So I'll tell you my favorite song so far. Let Her Cook. For me, like that joint ringing. I love that record.
Thank you.
Like what's the most enjoyable song on the project for you to make?
I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed making all them songs.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, like I really don't got no favorite. Like I do, like, and that was because it was different for me. I love the Me and T-Pain song, I Love Her. That was my favorite because it was something new for me. I love me and Kirk Franklin record. The gospel was something new for me. I really liked all the records, honestly, on some real shit. But yeah, right now my favorite is T-Pain because I love T-Pain.
And of course, T-Pain is just one of those geniuses in the studio, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's it like being in the studio?
Well, we weren't in the studio together, actually. He sent me the song over.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did he help direct, like, how you're going to be on the record?
Nah, he just let me do my shit. He sent me the song, and I just put my verses on there.
And he just let you cook? Mm-hmm. No pun intended. Like that. So obviously, T-Pain's a legend, so let's talk about classics then, innit? In terms of, like, the music that you like to listen to outside of rap, like what's your favorite type of music that you just be chilling to?
Beyonce, I love Beyonce.
Love Beyonce.
Yeah, I'm a big Beyonce fan.
Okay, you met B before?
Yeah, 3 times.
What's it like meeting?
She just got a good spirit, like like how they say, don't meet your idol. But every time I saw her, it just be like all smiles, happy. She got a beautiful aura about herself.
Yeah, she definitely embraces you. We love that. So give me a classic song then. What song shall we play for the lovely people back home in the UK that's a classic selected by GloRilla?
For the club still?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, rap. Preferably rap. You know, like a rap classic.
A rap classic would probably be Bands That Make Her Dance by
That's a
Juicy
classic.
J.
Bands that make her dance. Bands that make her dance. All these chicks popping, I'm just popping bang. Bands that make her dance. Bands that make her dance. These chicks clapping and they ain't using hands. Bands that make her dance. Bands that make her dance. All these chicks popping, I'm just popping bang. Bands that make her dance.
So, Glo, what's your favorite lyric from the album? Is there like a lyric that stands out that you just like the way it just hits?
So it's 2 from 2 different songs.
Go on, tell me.
So the first one is from the gospel song. It was like a slight prayer, and I said, I know I'm a sinner, Lord, and I know I might sin again. So thank you for not giving up and still giving me the strength to win. And then I was like, protect me from the evil that I can't see with my eyes, and if it's any blessing blocks, help me cut them ties. I loved it because it's inspirational to me. That's one of my favorite lines. And then on Me and Lotto's song, Procedure, I was like, the only time a man got power over me is when he paying the light bill.
Jeez.
So I love them two right there.
That's an expensive lyric right there. Man. So, Glo, what's the plan for the rest of 2024? Talk to me, sis. What are we doing for the rest of the year?
We being glorious.
Love that.
Glorious spirit for the rest of 2024. It was a glorious year for me.
Listen to many more. Like honestly, like I said, I'm a big fan. I've been a big fan of you, and I'm so happy that you're doing these amazing things because it reiterates how good of an ear that I have. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So keep on killing it, and you know, already know when you come over to the UK, you know our doors are always open for you.
For sure.
We really appreciate you. All right, so to wrap up the Rap Party playlist, a track that you're loving right now, and Glo, I'm gonna tell you, it's gotta be one of your songs. Okay. So I need to, you know what I'm saying? You've been sharing all the limelight tonight, but now I want this song to be about you. Give us a song that we should play right now from Glo.
A song that y'all should play right now from me is Hold On.
You must not know what you just started. Me and my go gnarly. Give a about this party. We gon' step regardless. Get my coin and swipe that and now the spirit to charge. Making music, being on I be really march.
Glo, thank you so much for spending time You already know I got a limited love for you and keep on shining, man.
You know it's the same here. You know we locked in.
Come on, we locked in. Radio 1's rap show, GloRilla, Kenny Allstar, Rap Party playlist. That was a good one.